Hello, my loves. This is for you if you are feeling a little bit depleted, tense, tight, sore, exhausted. This is going to be your nervous system energy pick-me-up. That's going to be really refreshing, combining a combo of some really juicy, feel-good, hip opening, back bendy, refreshing movement and stretching with some techniques that are also going to speak directly to your nervous system and release some stress that may be held in your body. So good, juicy, feel good release, a little pick me up for your day to keep your cup really full. Okay, so all you're going to need is your mat. Let's get down on the floor. Join me here in a seated position on your mat, just easy, comfortable seat here. And allow your pelvis to drop heavy towards the earth. We'll take a moment to center in, ground into this present moment. You can run your hands gently along your legs, maybe bringing a bit of gentle but firm weight through the hands just to encourage that sense of dropping your hips, dropping your pelvis, your sits bones, legs into the floor. Letting your pelvis be this nice anchor, dropping down towards the earth, and out of that anchor feeling an effortless float up through the spine, like your heart is very buoyant and light. This effortless lift up through the heart, letting the pelvis be rooted, letting the heart be buoyant, letting the shoulders drop down away from the ears, creating a gentle bit of openness across the collarbones. And softening your jaw. You can even draw your hands gently from your jaw down the neck, across the chest, just opening up the fascia in the throat and the heart here. Can be a place where we get very rounded and contracted. So beautiful. Let's reach the arms up overhead. Unite the thumb and the pinky fingers together, spreading the rest of the fingers out, coming into Lotus Mudra. Draw that down through the center. 2 more. Inhale up. Rooted pelvis, buoyant heart. Exhale. Lotus Mudra. 1 more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale like you're blowing out through a straw. Beautiful. Bringing the hands to the knees. We'll begin to take a gentle circle through the spine here. Keeping that breath going in through the nose, out through a straw. With this gentle circle, we're gently awakening the energy at the base of the spine, your Kundalini energy, bringing this gentle spiral up through the body. You can allow your hands to be a bit expressive here, floating off as ripples off the spiral through the spine, originating in the pelvis. And other way. You can also So let your hands explore some soft touch on your body, giving your brain all those lovely sensations that help your mind connect with your body, to help you feel embodied and feel grounded. Beautiful. Okay, coming onto your knees here. We're gonna find a little bit more movement here. Letting the hips guide this movement. Finding a bit of the organic cat-cow fluidity through the spine, but feeling as though your hips are initiating that movement. Keeping that breath going in through the nose, slowly out through that straw. We are intentionally slowing down the exhale. Beautiful. We're going to take a movement sequence I've been really loving lately. That's a variation of taking like a big hip circle here. And what we're gonna do instead is bring our legs into a very small double stag here. So it's not wide, it's very small. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to circle my hips forward to go around and then bring the legs into this double stag and stretch back. And then I come forward, letting the feet come off the floor, letting them switch. Stretching back. Take this at your own pace, getting nice and gooey. And then getting that nice moment of stretch as you press back. And I'm switching which foot is the front foot. Beautiful. Next time you come with your left leg forward, go ahead and stay there for a moment to breathe. And then we're gonna come up, bringing that right leg out to the side here. So left knee down, right leg is out. It's kind of side lunge here. Bringing my hands forward, I'm gonna find just gentle hip circles here. Exploring this shape, opening up the hips. You can be really gentle here. This is a very soothing somatic movement that connects with your pelvis, connects with your nervous system, helps release tension that might be held in your glutes, in your hips, in your pelvic floor. Beautiful. From here, let's go ahead and straighten out this right leg. And I'm going to sink my hips back to my left heel. So with this right leg, I'm having it turned out, not rotated in, externally rotated, taking a nice stretch down the center here. Getting into the inner thighs, and if sitting on your heel doesn't feel good, you can sit more back here. But if you want that extra stretch through the inner thighs, sitting up on my heel like I would in a child's pose is where I'm going to be. Take a deep breath into your hips. And exhale out through the straw. Beautiful. Coming up onto the hands, we're going to take this into a little flow. So I'm going to keep my feet and everything exactly where they are, and I'm going to come forward into a cobra. And I'm lifting this back foot off the floor. It should feel pretty natural. And then I shift my hips back to stretch back. Work that hip mobility. I'll give you a side view so you can also see what's going on from here. Up and arch. Send it back and forwards. Do a couple more of these. Stretching back, rippling forwards. Good. Beautiful. We'll come up. And I'm gonna bring my left leg to be more parallel here. So take that shin back. We're gonna open up into a side stretch here, lengthening through the right side. Breathing into this right side rib cage. And then I'm going to bend the right knee as I flow through the center. Come into this side lunge here. So I'm kind of pressing my right arm against the right knee, getting that nice hip opening stretch here. And I'm simply flowing side to side. Moving with the breath. Getting that beautiful hip and side body rib cage stretch. Balancing here on the left side, lift the right leg up and reach the right hand back for that foot. Taking a stretch here. You can be more tilted side or tilted up, reaching that foot up to the sky, whatever feels good for you. Maybe a combo of both, testing your balance. Beautiful. Slowly let go of that leg and pivot to face this direction here. We're going to take a few juicy dives here, keeping that right leg up to the sky. Dive down and up. Dive down and crossing that right leg behind the left knee and sitting my hips in between the feet here, stretching over so my knees are ending up stacked here. And I simply let my hips melt to the floor. Take a nice deep breath into this back of the rib cage, back of the lungs area. Release tension with this next exhale. Really allow yourself to settle into that stillness. Inhale, ripple up through the spine. Bring your hands to the right side and we'll unravel into a forward fold here. And take just a little sway from one shin to the next. Awesome, come to the center. Let's externally rotate the leg so your heels are on the mat and toes are just off. We're gonna drop the hips, coming into our Malasana squat here, pressing the elbows into the inner thighs to press the knees out. Hands come together. Again, we're gonna tap into that energy we started with. Think about rooting down, energy down, plugging the feet into the earth, feeling that energy anchoring down as the heart is buoyant and light. close your eyes and take one full breath here in through the nose, out through the straw. Beautiful, hands come down, we'll transition onto our right knee with the left leg out here, taking this all on the other side, starting with our little organic hip circle here. And I want you to just explore whatever feels good here. Continuing, close your eyes. Let this be an inward experience. Awesome. All right, let's straighten this left leg. We'll sink our hips back to our right heel, getting this half middle split, half child's pose kind of stretch here. Even as you're here, breathe into the hips and allow them to soften and feel a nice comfortable heaviness, a nice comfortable anchor that allows you to maybe sink a little bit deeper, but into the stretch, but without pushing. There's a quality of melting and dropping rather than pushing and forcing to go deeper. Beautiful. Finding our flow back and forth. We'll come forward, dropping the hips into a cobra and back. Give you the side view as well. Back and forwards. Back and forwards. Beautiful. Let's do one last one together. Back. Inhale, we drop the hips to the floor, shine the heart up. Beautiful. Coming into our gate open, our right hand goes over to the right side here. We lengthen through the left, breathe into that left side. Exhale, bend the left knee. Sweep through the center. Reach to the left. Now as I come up, I'm lifting my hips up, coming to more of a 90-degree angle here on my left side. Flowing side to side, the nervous system loves flowing wave-like motion, back and forth. Be a little intoxicating, so just let yourself ride the wave. Inhale, let your exhale be a nice sigh. Reaching this side to the left, leg floats off, reaching the left hand back for that foot, and stretch it back. Stabilizing through the right side, stretching and lifting through the left. Beautiful, release that leg slowly. Let's pivot to face forwards. And we'll dive down, chest leads, diving down, arching up, diving down, arching up before we cross that left knee behind the right, bring it to the floor, and drop your hips in between your feet. So you're coming with your knees to be stacked. And as you do that, letting those arms drape forwards to get that stretch. Deep breath into the back of the heart space. Slow exhale. As you inhale, roll up through the spine. Hands over to the left so that we can unwind, coming into a forward fold here. We're gonna do a final forward fold with a little bit of a twist. I'm gonna reach my right hand over to my left ankle and my left hand over to my right ankle. So I'm crossed here, and then I'm going to pull with my left arm and kind of push with my right to twist my body open. I'm gonna try to look underneath my left armpit. Nice twisty spine. So from here to spiraling through the spine. Release back to the center and switch which arm is on top. So now right arm will be on top of the left, and we'll look underneath the right arm. Pushing with the left, kind of pulling and twisting under the right. Beautiful. Unravel. And drop the hips to the center here, taking one last malasana with our lotus mudra here. Rolling those shoulders back, opening up through the collarbones. Knees are pressing out. Closing your eyes here. Let's take 3 breaths. Beautiful. Hands down, hips lift, forward fold, legs come to parallel. We'll take a moment to just sway here. Before shifting down to the floor, onto my booty here, I'm gonna let the knees windshield wiper as I slowly roll down onto my back. Beautiful. Take the knees up to your chest. We'll just take them in a gentle circle here. Beautiful. Let's take a happy baby with a gentle rock side to side. And I want you to send your breath all the way down to feel that expansion into the belly of the inhale. And also into the pelvic floor, feel that opening, that broadening, and exhale, softening, deflating. Good. Feet come about as wide as your mat, let the knees fall in together. Oh, little windshield wiper still feeling good. Okay, then come to stillness, letting those knees fall in together. Bring your hands to the top of your thigh, the top of your hips here. Just give a little gentle warmth through the palms of your hands and encouragement to soften through the belly, through the hip flexors. And we're going to take our final resting pose with our hands in a triangle here for Yoni Mudra, and just place that right on your womb space. And as we lay here, I want you to just feel that gentle rise and fall of the breath underneath the hands. Letting your shoulders soften, snuggle those shoulders underneath the ribs. Feeling the breath expand down into the hands, into your pelvis as you inhale. Let yourself be heavy, sink to the earth as you exhale. Draw your hands up the belly, up to your heart as you let the legs extend out. I'm going to circle through the feet as I rub a gentle circle on my heart space with my hands. Beautiful. And let that move you into any gooey movement that feels good. Roll into your right side to gently press yourself up. Coming back to where we first started in our easy seat. We'll take one last lotus mudra, inhaling up. Exhale down to the heart. Rooting through the pelvis, through the legs, buoyant through the heart, shoulders relaxing down and back, heart open like this lotus. Namaste, close the hands. Beautiful. Thank you for joining me for this quick little reset. I hope you feel a little bit more easeful, a little bit more fluid, calm, grounded. Thank you for practicing with me, and I will see you in the next video.